Seguinte, pessoal, Spring Royale, a gente vai estar acompanhando neste exato momento o Wes versus Godly. O Wes, um grande representante aqui do Brasil, da América do Sul, e Godly, o top 1 da Europa. É isso aí, bora lá. Galera, não se esquece que eu criei uma org para criadores de conteúdo de Brawlhalla, tá? Se você quiser entrar, a gente vai estar dando dicas de criação de conteúdo, de vez em quando collab entre alguns criadores, beleza? Então se você foca em criar conteúdo de Brawlhalla no YouTube, na Twitch, ou se você até desenha, ou se você faz alguma coisa relacionada a Brawlhalla, você pode entrar no nosso servidor do Discord e fazer sua inscrição para entrar no lobby, que é Lynx Brasil, beleza? É isso. E nosso servidor do Discord também é aberto pra todo mundo que quiser jogar Brawlhalla, tá? É nóis. Tudo link no comentário fixado. E se você quiser receber aula minha também, seja membro, tá?
Other Sig that'll hit 2 times and do so much more. Godly getting a huge lead over West, and now West over to the Gauntlets. Likely was looking for the boots with this character pick.
Yeah, I worry about the KO potential of that in-light Insig coming out from Godly, where he doesn't necessarily have to worry about the orb for the side-light side-air KO. You can also do the gravity cancel in-light into the Insig, depending on where you are. Sorry, no you can't actually, because those are two grounded moves, one after the other. But you can extend onto the soft platform with it potentially. There's a shotgun blast coming out.
Wow. The side sig KOing as well. I know Fate does have a lot more strength than people tend to think, but still, that's a little bit of a surprise. Godly already up 3 stocks to 1 now. West in a little bit of trouble.
Higher strength orb, higher strength scythe is very scary to deal with. Retreating back over onto the corner. Playing the spacing game, waiting for West to get impatient, throw out the D-Light, and he's going to come in and punish right after. There's the recovery KO off the top, but West is still behind, almost a full stock at this point.
Really good job from West there, spot dodging that ground pound reversal attempt from Godly. Side sig gonna lead to a side light. Couldn't get much more after that. Godly still had his dodge up, so West not gonna overcommit. Now it's back to neutral. West a full stock behind. He's gonna break neutral with the side light, gets the down light, but Godly still got a dodge. Instead, he jumps away, and West not able to get the full KO.
Dude, the gravity cancel that came out was really scaring me from West there, because I was worried that Godly was gonna guess right in either his jump or a dodge or something like that, and then just get a dare and then turn things around, and him being able to get back, and then West not being able to get back, and then that would be the game. Godly's also going into strength stance here, so he's going to have 8 strength scythe and 8 strength orb. That's terrifying.
Hey man, he played Terros to get to the Spring Royale. Might as well have Terros strength if you're going to continue the Spring Royale. Neutralite catches the landing of Godly, but West still needs to get another stock.
Dude,
I don't know what he was praying for there.
You just sit in the middle and you wait for the opponent to get impatient, seeing it in...
Segunda partida, mudança apenas de mapa. Vamos.
He was talking about how Use plays and how Use slows things down. He commits very little risks so that he doesn't make a mistake. All right, West starting things off. Can he get any momentum going after it? There's the neutral air. Does he find anything after it? Okay, he doesn't. But Godly is now, like he's taking a page out of that book. Like he recognizes that and recognizes the power of Use's fate. And he's sort of using that on his side. But then he has moments like this where he can keep the momentum going. But here comes the ground pound from West. And he's going to get the first stock here. Maybe Godly's going to see that and be like, all right, got a little too big for my britches. I overextended a little bit too much. Let's go back to playing the safety game.
Great adjustments from West, leaning more onto the Gauntlets here in game number 2. Goes in, hits the neutral signature. Godly goes low.
Oh, if he got the side air, that would have sent Godly under the stage. That was such a clutch weapon toss coming out from Godly.
Side sig gonna whiff.
The movement of the side sig, though, kept him out of the punish potential of Godly's side light.
There's the weapon spawn. West picks up immediate down.
Do it again?
Oh, okay. Doesn't go for the second one.
I think he wanted it, which is why he did the spot dodge there, and then realized, no, I'm not going to have the distance that I need to get the hit. But he still has a gigantic lead here up on Godly.
And this is a really explosive start on West's side. Fortress of Lions helping him out a little bit more. Godly now onto the orb. Down sig connects, will bounce and KO. West a full stock lead.
Who's playing Tesca in EU? That Godly's going to be playing against a lot to like know how to deal with all of these signatures that West is throwing out. I don't think there's that many.
There really aren't.
He's going really high for this one, blowing everything. This could be scary. Okay, he didn't get caught. I was worried he was going to get caught with like a left area or a right area, whether it was a signature or whether it was a side air. And he was going to get St. Wall in orange, and that was going to be it for the stock. We can do a guaranteed edge guard from Godly, but no, he's still safe after this one. He still has a solid lead here. West being very careful on how he gets back to the stage. Has the soft platform on his side.
Man, he's struggling though. He has really not gotten to play this second stock. Godly stripping away weapons constantly and keeping Wes off the main stage. There's the weapon spawn again, Godly denying.
If Wes can just get a weapon, he's doing a better job of not being forced over to the wall now. All right, Wes.
Didn't want the weapon though. Opted for damage instead, getting that unarmed. Jumps to avoid the sand, still gets the wall touch.
He even kept the unarmed pressure up even though the weapon spawn was coming in. I mean, he still has the lead here. If he got knocked out in that moment, he'd be able to spawn back in with iframes, grab the weapon spawn as it came in from safety. Oh, almost got the neutral signature, it was so close.
Iframe's just a little too long in favor of Godly. He'll hit the side air. Godly, though, bringing this back. If he starts this one off like he did that last stock, Godly could steal this one away.
Weapon toss goes high, and Wes dips down underneath it.
You can get the chase dodge for that nair after the sideline. Oh, Wes did a good job ducking underneath, but just didn't hit with the recovery. That time it'll hit, not enough to KO.
Even does the exhauster recovery. There's the weapon toss, 45-degree down, but Godly was just a little bit above it. He has the boots. He favors his signature kit more than on the gauntlets. The recovery KO off the top. We're tied.
But Wes came in, he whiffed the neutral.
Acredito que nenhum dos dois, quando perderem, se quem perder aqui a próxima partida, não acho que vai haver uma mudança de personagem. Ambos os personagens estão bem fortes, no geral. O Aeroboots tá, acho que bem consistente. Gauntlets também, apesar do nerfzinho que teve, né, do Downlight. Ou no Downlight ou no não lembro, gente. Ou no Downwear. Faz tempo que o patch saiu, tá? Em minha defesa. Mas teve um nerf, mas assim, não foi um nerf tão absurdo, tá, gente? E as duas armas da Fate estão extremamente boas. Eu acho que elas são Tier S, provavelmente, no momento, junto com o martelo, sabe? Mas, enfim, eu não acho que ele tem necessidade de trocar, porque a Fate faz tudo muito bem, sabe? Não é à toa que desde quando ela saiu, quando Foice Orb entra meio aqui no meta, principalmente Foice, a Foice dela sai muito bem, sabe? E a Orb dela tem a Neutral Sig, que é insana, né? Ela faz uma pressão absurda. Enfim. Já se inscreveu no canal? Se inscreve, vacilão.
KO potentially with the boots recovery. No, he's looking for left and right KO options.
E uma coisa, né? Talvez vocês pensem, pô, martelo tá bom pra caramba, tá com muito dano, cadê o Kingzuva? Cara, ninguém joga de Kingzuva, as Sigs de Battle Boots dele não são boas o suficiente, tá? Dá pra utilizar uma Down Sig aqui, uma Neutral Sig raramente, mas a Side Sig é bem, assim, questionável, tá, gente? As Sig de Hammer são até interessantes, todas elas são bem utilizáveis, mas eu não acho que a ponto de, nossa, quero trocar do Tesca, tá ligado? Sendo que Tesca é a coisa mais absurda que a gente tem no jogo em relação a Battle Boots. E também Gauntlets, né? A Gauntlets ele é muito absurda. Então, um Kingzuva ou algum outro personagem de Gauntlets, tipo Raymin, não tem tanta necessidade de trocar, né? Pelo menos não agora. Eu acho que no 2v2 essa situação pode ser um pouquinho diferente. Mas só um pouquinho, porque Tesca no 2v2 amassa muito também.
Back on so we could actually touch the wall. And even with the recovery, he didn't touch the wall. He rode just alongside it without touching. Godly felt safe enough. Ooh, Godly's in the orange.
Oh, Sidestick gonna whiff there. Wes dashing, so it went a little too far. Taking his time to come back up. Godly catches him with the sidelight. These weapon tosses are helping Wes land. Sidestick gonna whiff. Godly goes high this time. Might go for a neutral sig the next time he hits that weapon toss to open up.
Okay, still stripping the field, keeping Wes unarmed. Although Wes being a South American player, they tend to unarmed a lot more than the other regions, so it's definitely not the worst thing to be in. Nice KO off the top with the recovery after the gravity cancel pickup.
Was reaching out there with the toes on that gravity cancel downlight, caught the movement of Godly. Wes with the stock advantage, avoids the neutral signature.
Dude, the in-light insigs that Godly used several times in game one, gone.
Just a neutral sig to get that wall touch. Godly cleans it up. This is close.
High strength there from Fate coming through on the unarmed recovery to get the KO off the top here. Also the low ceiling of World's End. Ooh, it almost Godly got that. Okay, he made up for it. He's evened up this game.
Big string coming out from Godly. There's a burn dodge, but Godly not able to capture it.
He's taking the lead in this game. There's the recovery. Almost KO off the top.
Weapon toss gonna whiff with the down air hits, and Wes
Na volta.
running out of movement, running out of options. Godly gonna get game number 3.
The final stock for Godly was...
Bora lá, pessoal. Possivelmente, última partida se o Godly vencer aqui, beleza?
One.
Ooh,
But
Wes was able to
time
snake first weapon away
Okay.
after even committing with like a side arrow or a side light on the ground, or neutral light, excuse me, on the ground.
A little bit of a bigger map this time. Might be a little bit harder to get those KOs. Neutral sig will hit. Can Wes convert it? There's
Nice.
the down air, taps
Yup.
it in.
Yup.
Godly not able to get the wall touch.
Beautiful.
Eu nunca vou aceitar que essa SIG existe. É muito quebrada, mano.
Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna see...
Ela tem um downside, digamos assim, né? Um lado ruim. É que ela nunca dá KO, tá, gente? O que dá KO é o fato de você jogar o seu oponente muito pra baixo. Ela não tem força suficiente pra dar KO, tá? Mas ela tem um ângulo muito bom, né? Pra você conseguir pegar o seu oponente na edge. Até pra voltar desse jeito, dar medo no oponente, sabe? Mas, gente, essa SIG não dá KO, não tem força suficiente. Mas ela simplesmente joga o oponente no Void. Pega ele e enfia lá embaixo e... Opa, desculpa falar essa frase. Pega ele e coloca lá embaixo. Ou FIFA, não tem como eu falar certo. Mas joga o oponente lá pra baixo, aí foi.
Get the weapon spawn. Okay, 2-piece.
Oh, that's so scary. Wes was moving in for the weapon. Like, he got 2 hits on the unarmed kit, but it's not a lot of damage being put out. And again, we're dealing with String Stance Fate here. So everything from Godly is putting out just a little bit more damage. Both of them playing a little bit slower here.
Flash out. Side light, side air, Wes. He should have the movement, but again, goes really high early, and that weapon toss is
What?
going to do it.
I think Godly
Ele não tinha
potentially could
recurso.
stick with the orb here. He does grab a fresh one. I feel like that's definitely the safest thing that he can play for. He can play the super slow game. Doesn't quite space that in light correctly. Dude, Wes getting the KO back here would be fantastic. Nice spot dodge to get through the weapon toss. Godly over on the wall. Wes doesn't actually commit
Nice.
here at all. I was waiting for it and it never came.
Great patience from Wes there. Down
Nossa
six,
senhora.
splash.
A barrigada na cabeça da Fate, coitada.
As this pick of weapons, it's going to be the gauntlets for the final stocks.
Even though that splash got the KO off the top on this high ceiling map, Wes did a great job of not taking too much damage in the process. I don't know if the same can be said now that I've said that sentence.
Yeah, he's starting to take a lot of damage now. Godly just catching out Wes, and even like, it's not like Wes is burning his dodge, it's more that he's like not dodging, and Godly just goes in for the immediate.
Dude, when the weapon toss comes out and Godly gets hit by it, he's instantly ready with the wake up neutral light. This is so scary, and he's disarmed, and he's stripping the field from Wesley.
The neutral light covers his body. Wes, no weapons. It's gonna be
Caraca, levou. Caramba, mano, que intenso. É isso, gente. Não se inscreve no canal pra estar acompanhando mais partidas. Um beijo. Tchau, tchau. Segue na Twitch também.